Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, celestial dragon nation of our heavenly lineage of New Lemuria. Happy 2323 gateway of the 5-5 into the 10. We are now bridging in our 12th dimensional higher self, closest to source, into our sacred vessels of light, to initiate and integrate the totality of our infinite multidimensional cosmic consciousness into the still center of this now moment. Synchronizing with the current wave spell of the blue storm on the Mayan Zolkin calendar, Mother Earth is being enveloped with a powerful KP8, a severe G4 geomagnetic storm from a CME released from our local Solaris a couple days ago. Gaia and all her children of the sun are being flooded with higher dimensional gamma plasma liquid light coming in from the Most High. After 48 hours of blackout on the Schumann charts, we return from the darkness and into the light, with a massive spike of white light appearing at an amplitude of 48 Hz, 1212 portal of fifth dimensional energetics flowing in. Pachamama also received another powerful activation on the Ring of Fire today with a magnitude 7.1 earthquake in New Zealand at 4100 UTC. As daily more of our 144,000 starseed earth angelics awaken and come into the awareness of their true nature of divinity and multidimensionality, we move closer to our full planetary liberation. We keep the light and hold our visions of our new heaven upon our new earth. Together we bridge the gap between worlds to anchor in our highest timeline held within the quantum field of Elysium. We are reaching the end of the chaotic node at the end of the Kali Yuga as we break through the final barriers and into our new golden age of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful divine decree of the truth of the presence. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian Symbols. Right now the moon is at 21 degrees 8 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 3 degrees 39 minutes Taurus. 369, code of our beloved brother of the light, Nikola Tesla. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 4 degrees Taurus. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 22 degrees Gemini. Dancing couples crowd the barn in a harvest festival. From astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire, things are going to just fall into place and click. In fact, over time, even years sometimes, you have made choices and called in energy for this to happen. Past, present, and future collide, bringing you to a higher level. Your breakthrough is imminent. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Holger Kirchhoff. Your language is creativity, enhanced by your unique frequency. Always in your now, purity will glow. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marie-Josie Garrison de l'Homme. The key, the only key that exists to achieve, to rise or to ascend, is the key of the heart. Once again, to succeed in rising consciousness, exit the 3D matrix, there will be an opening of the heart, and then to move from one dimension to another, which is also called elevation of consciousness, it must also pass through the path of the heart. 444 coming in. The only key that exists to reconnect with its sacred divine essence is the passage through the path of the heart, the love of self, which is a whole work in itself, which requires a lot of effort and will. The ascension is realized only according to the work itself carried out, according to the opening of the heart that is established, and it is only through this conjunction, this alignment with the heart, that we realize that we can experience incredible mystical moments. It is only with the descent into the heart that one can forgive, and it is only when one is aligned with the heart chakra that one can live the past or the future in the present. This alignment with the past and the heart allows us to see parts of ourselves that need to be dislocated through the heart. Magic, transformation, and elevation only happens on the highway that leads to the heart. This is the work we have to do here on planet Earth to free ourselves from this imprisonment we were in, so we can function with our full potential as divine beings, as we do so well when we leave planet Earth and go on to another star. That's why we must succeed in this mission to raise consciousness in the fifth dimension, and that's what we are going to do very soon collectively. But it has to come first by each of us. We need this alignment with the heart, this descent of the human mind into the cosmic heart, so it can be realized, leads to the fifth dimension, the key to release, the heart. From MarieJosieMedium.com. And today from Divine Brothel of the Light, Michael Muir. Following on from the solar eclipse, a powerful influx of new solar access was made available through the astral chakra complex as we completed a phase 1 disconnect from the matrix and move into a phase 2 stream of energy. You may be feeling a little vulnerable, lost at sea without an anchor or a reference point. This is part of a natural process of letting go and releasing the only templates to receive the new light streams. The 555 Interstellar Gateway Transmission will be a second graduation point in anchoring this new frequency through our individual matrix with coordinated ground crew, ground activities, grounding into the Gaia New Earth matrix. Please join me at this important transitional phase point to integrate and anchor these energies for your personal soul expansion. Together we continue the evolution of planetary consciousness through upgrading the grid system, all the light of the powerful lunar eclipse. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Raylene Brady. The ancient Lemurian Mother Spring is opening to its primordial source flow codex. The great ring of fire and ice is releasing its yin-yang encoded aqua flame as an alchemical blend of geological and biological processes. This crisscrossing over key Pacific islands in a geometrical and geographical dance. Whilst our RNA disseminates and records our forging of alchemical law, as greater and lesser keys unlock and unblock the geometries of our dimensionality. Aquifers rising up in fluid motion via plate tectonic movement under the ocean floor. Ancient thaw, primordial flow. Fluidic hydroplasmic consciousness streams carried via Gaia's pristine aquifers, as structurizing currents of liquid light form and rhythmic crystalline patterning, divine architecture realities emerging from within. Memory codes bubbling up through key sanctified springs pertaining to the primordial water temples of Mu. Resurfacing in remembrance of what was, what is, and what will be. 3 as one principle, married in the fabric of now time. Truly wondrous observances are yours to claim, bear witness to it all, and marvel at God's perfection. As we are made up of the same elements as our Earth Star Mother, we too are energetically and geometrically dancing in liquid light, activating the golden triquetra, interlacing braided arcs of divinity flowing through spatial realities. most sacred ripples of love eternally, radiating throughout omni-time-space and dimensional geometries and templates, may grace and godhood prevail, immensely purifying and accelerating true sight for the consciousness of our planet and us. Pearlescent, luminescent blessings, may grace and godhood prevail. Raylene Brady. And from Divine Bro, Thor of the Light, Michael Love. Great One, we know you are feeling it. The star seeds of Earth are reeling from strong ascension symptoms this evening, following a powerful wave of high-frequency light that impacted the planet several hours ago. Although the solar eruption that produced this light wave was only a moderate M-class flare, the space weather data that followed indicates the extreme after effects are more typical of a strong X-class flare. This occurrence of flares being more potent than normal is becoming increasingly frequent as the sun's activity has entered a heightened state due to cosmic level influences. Space weather agencies reported a surge in proton levels, with the KP index peaking at level 8 earlier today and solar winds exceeding 700 kilometers a second at one point. As a result, a very strong G4 class geomagnetic storm is currently in progress, bombarding the planet with exotic light particles. Although this high vibrational light has a significant impact on the human body, the good news is after the light is integrated, it recodes DNA to a much higher state of functionality, leading to expanded consciousness levels. The Earth Alliance says starseeds from all around the world are reporting strong ascension symptoms tonight as they work to integrate this latest high-frequency light influx into their cells. To ease the effects of this intense light, be sure to eat natural energy foods and drink lots of pure water, do some breath work, meditate for an hour, and be in nature as much as possible. Keep those crystals near your auric field to help channel this powerful light into the earth. Let us know what ascension symptoms you may be experiencing at this time. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians, from 5DEarthProject.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Isabel Garcia, we are ready. The entire world is waking up from the inside out. We are watching the world turn upside down. It was already upside down. After all, there will be only one, and there will be worldwide unity among all living beings. We have reached a tipping point. Nothing and no one will be able to stop this movement. The most powerful cosmic and universal energies have arrived on Earth. They are already within us, just waiting to be activated and then permanently awakened. The world will never be the same again. The 144,000 Masters of Light will guide and teach all humanity in the right direction of the One, for the awakening of the divine, and to show them where the gates of heaven are located, to then be opened. These incarnate beings will truly ascend and unite as one. There will be a white temple of inner light and the largest school of mysteries ever seen on earth for every Master of Light. The Sirians, the Arcturians, the Agarthans, and other great beings of light are there to teach each of the Masters of Light to be an even greater version of themselves. All of humanity is involved. The whole planet would be filled with the most illuminating, intelligent, and divine light. We will be a star nation among other star nations, and we will be true members of the Galactic Federation, of the one inner light and of all the stars in the universe. Now we will allow all the worlds, universes, and all living beings to come together to be one in unity and be love in infinity. There is a divine plan in motion and it's gaining momentum. Those in power will frantically try to cling to their illusion of power, greed, and corruption, but they cannot hold their control over humanity any longer. Transition has started with a new alignment of infrastructure dedicated to the betterment of humanity. This will begin with the replacement of all governments, with a council of 144,000 masters of light who will be immediately removed from their position to work in the best interest of humanity and the highest good of all. We are ready to welcome a new way of life that empowers the common man instead of the forces that strive to hold them back. And from Divine Growth of the Light Lumi Ray, Mercury Retrograde. The Pearl Ray will be the frequency for Mercury Retrograde. It will come to spin out the non-compassionate energies in the field and realign us into compassion for others. Where you see pain and suffering, instead of feeling righteous about others' mistakes or feel that others should suffer when they do wrong, you will recalibrate into having compassion for them. Very interesting timing, especially on the world stage at current. The Pearl is a gift, miracle frequency, and the center point of choosing the higher frequencies of the new earth or staying in the lower dualistic views of right and wrong. Connecting alongside the solar eclipse here, we are spinning our karmic imprints and liberating the collective through deeply feminine principles. Will you keep the hard veneer or open to see the pearl in all situations? If you have the Pearl Ray in your color wheel, you are deeply compassionate and sensitive to all that's around you. Ultimately, this will lift you out of victimhood and lack into abundance and liberation. You will see the silver lining through the hardship. With luminous love, Lumi Ray. From Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. Inanna reaches gate of communication at throat chakra in potent eclipse gateway of Phoenix rising. Today, the 23rd of April, Inanna Venus as evening star reaches the gate of communication at throat chakra on her journey of ascent and empowerment out of the underworld to reclaim her title of Queen of Heaven and Earth. Interestingly, both gateways of Inanna of communication and compassion at heart chakra were associated with a new moon in Aries, and the later at high heart chakra was activated by equinox energies. As I had mentioned before, it was Ptah and Sekhmet who ushered in the new golden time spiral this equinox, which thus implies potent energies of manifestation via visualization and sound alchemy. In addition, we are currently in the Capricorn wise woman metagoddess cycle of Inanna Venus, which is associated with laying foundational structures for future generations and timelines. To have the Inanna Gateway's reclamation of power at high heart, throat, and later third eye and crown in this new combination of manifestation and foundational energies is highly significant. As the new moon conjuncts Venus tonight, Inanna, according to the original Sumerian myth of resurrection and rebirth, which finds a parallel in the Isis-Osiris and the Jesus-Mary Magdalene stories, reclaims her Lapis Lazuli necklace at throat chakra. This is symbolic of her and us reclaiming healthy, authentic communication of our true self, that is, ability to hear our inner guidance and project it outwards with clarity, authenticity, honesty, integrity, and compassion. Creating safe and honest channels of communication with self and others, both listening and speaking, to share heart-centered truths with courage and compassion. As we stand on the precipice of a new earth, a new age, as conscious co-creators, it is our visions, our dreams, intentions of the future that actualize and manifest via our outward projections, via our actions, Sekhmet, courage and throat, Ptah, speaking the world into being, words, speech, sound alchemy, all of which needs to be anchored to the frequency of the heart chakra, to love, grace, kindness, courage, and compassion. Thus Venus Inanna at throat chakra brings immense potential for manifestation via sound alchemy in this current potent period of Beltane eclipse gateway, which I had mentioned earlier holds the potential of Phoenix rising, rebirth at a frequency never encountered before, to harness the powers of manifestation of new earth as conscious creators. Now is when you are required to fully align, embody, and express your authentic self via your words and actions. The truth can no longer be hidden. The inner voice will no longer be silenced. For new earth has to be built on foundations of truth, integrity, honesty, and courage. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake na, from isischannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Blue Rose Oracles. Today's energies are heightened, amplified, and charged as the electromagnetic fields are recalibrating and aligning with the celestial tides. As Gaia enters another spiral of transformation and creation, the gravitational pull of the physical planes is shifting, and the veils are thinning in synchronous alignment as we're receiving so many light and energy body upgrades and Merkaba activations ready to quantum shift into the next spiral of our collective and planetary experience that our bodies need time to rest and integrate. The lower chakras are upgrading their vibrational spin to meet the faster bandwidths being anchored as the higher chakras are receiving, conducting, and holding space for the activations and upgrades coming online as we tap into and up-level our capacity to see, sense, create, and play in the new energies awaiting us on the other side of the eclipse gateway. The patterns and emotions coming up to be released right now are also connected to the collective thought layers and energetic imprints in the grids. We are moving through deep layers and alchemizing the trauma lines within our past collective timelines. The magnitude of this work is continuing in dream time, and we are in the final contraction phase before we flow through the eclipse new moon passageway, ready to birth the foundations of a whole new 20-year cycle of expansion and unification and alignment with Mother Gaia. Key observations: dizziness, ungrounded, nausea, copper taste in the mouth, thirst, releasing, hard to focus or concentrate on tasks, disconnection, feeling the need to be in silence, stillness and hibernation mode, body feels heavy and awkward, solar plexus and brow tightness, anxiety and trippy vibes, easily triggered. Listen to 432 hertz or drumming sounds, hydrate, be in nature, ground, salt baths, hand on your heart and come back to center. Rest and be kind to yourself. Affirmations for today: I am held by the source energy of unconditional love as I navigate the eclipse gateway and new moon energies. I am fully present and grounded with my sacred vessel. I breathe in the light of the universe and inhale love. I exhale and release all fear and tension, trusting in the flow of love and grace within my higher heart. From BlueRoseHolistic.com. And today from Divine Brothor of the Light Pars Kute. There are many streams of energy coming to our planet Earth in this now moment that are here to assist humanity in Earth's ascension. It is utmost importance that we place our focus upon the beauty that is available to us now. We bring our focus to what is possible, the excitement of the new that is being birthed. There is so much that is being birthed right now. There is a magnitude of new being birthed through us, through the planet, through the atmosphere, through the energetics, through the plants and animals. We allow our bodies to feel the expansion. We allow ourselves now gently and fully to land in the divine new earth timeline. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Judith Kusel. There needs to be balance in life. Many people nourish their physical bodies but forget to nourish their souls and spirits. To keep their emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies fit and healthy, fully functioning too. Indeed, all 12 bodies of which the physical is but one part. It is so necessary to make time for your soul to soar and to fly, to connect with Source and divinity within, through quiet time, meditation, toning, chanting, singing, whatever ways works best for you, prayer and contemplation. Mother Earth and nature uplift and soothe the soul in ways the rat race cannot, nor the incessant chatter of the mind. We need to stop the constant busyness in order to just be. Switch off the cell phones. Quietude, stillness is an elixir which connects the soul way beyond the confines of earth into eternal, infinite space. For the soul is not bound by the physical. It is eternally present wherever it chooses to be. For the soul is pure energy and can transcend all. In truth, so is the eternal now. So is divinity. From JudithCusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Starseed Ascension. For your cosmic light roll is alive and well. The twilight years have arrived. See, the cosmic activation of you is necessary to the crystalline ascension of light. We see light waves of awakeners activating now. For the catalyst of light is fundamental to the activation of many. Simply look around and see the great changes occurring within and before you. For the true path is imprinted and activated now in many ways. The path to awakening is a complex phase of human existence. Understand the phases are alive and well. The great path to rapid redemption is secured and aligned to the awakened hearts of light. Continue the transmutation, for your role in weaving complex light is an unseen tool of many. The path of an activated light holder, the awakeners of light. For the pulsation of collective light is awakening. Continue the heart path for humanity. Seek and continue to shine. Sending waves of cosmic love. Karen Lithica, Cosmic Light Alliance. From KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 27, Selflessness, the Foods of Gods. April 22nd through 27th, 2023. Selfishness, altruism, selflessness. The 27th gift has many insights for us. It is a profound and magical gene key. The most important gift it brings is this unselfish attitude that comes from knowing the connectedness of all life. If we have the 27th gene key or feel mysteriously drawn to it, then we're fortunate. We are a carer, a planetary healer. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the Yi Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 27, the corners of the mouth, thunder beneath the mountain. Bring awareness to what is feeding each action. The heart moves from spirit's inner calling. Selflessness is stillness awakening. Altruism is restrained initiative. Selfishness is stressful agitation. Appreciating realization. Thus the superior man is careful in his words and temperate in eating and drinking. From GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Neptune in Pisces, trine Pallas in Cancer. Stepping into the collective unconscious. Here is the sage, the teacher, the witch, the child, the innocent, and more. In this place reside archetypes that cross land and sea, country and culture. Symbols like seashells and rainbows, flowers, eggs, trees, all bob along the surface of this vast ocean. Here is every dream of being naked in front of your class, every nightmare of losing your teeth, dreams of flying, falling, hidden rooms, ghostly encounters. There are common themes that unite us, living threads of wisdom woven between us, endless repeating patterns through which we gain the knowledge of the universe. The connection between Neptune and Pallas today sensitizes us to cosmic communication. Pallas cracks open a door, throws a feather or a coin or a button at your feet. Bending low, you scoop the finding up in your hands. Turn it over, marvel at the meaning. It is a gift from spirit guides, intuition loud and clear. For some, this is song lyrics playing over and over, a repeated phrase from the radio, a television scene that confirms a feeling. There are messages in the ether. Wisdom and intelligence from an unseen source. Marvel at the grand design. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 80, Yellow Lunar Sun. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are challenge, polarize, and stabilize. It is interesting that this lunar day falls on a yellow sun day because the moon and sun are opposites. So energy-wise today is a bit like an eclipse. Some folk dread lunar days when they come round because they can be a bit serious. It's no fun and all your energy is spent on problem solving. Remember though, if you didn't follow this discipline of fixing problems every 13 days, you wouldn't be very good at it. If you aren't good at it yet, then follow this practice and you'll soon be much better. So stop complaining and get on with the task of sorting out your stuff today. The second day of a wave spell is always challenging. One must identify the challenges and obstacles in the way so one may proceed. Which day the number 2 falls on, however, affects how challenging it can be. Today is Yellow Sun, which represents enlightenment, universal fire, and life. When combined with the lunar energy, this can result in difficulties in seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Illumination can be elusive and answers lurk in the shadows. If you need to shine bright today, it can be done, but expect to meet with resistance. Clouds may get in the way of the sunshine. Another way of looking at it is that the yellow sun provides the solutions to problems, and we see the light and then learn how to fix them. Or the enlightenment we receive is regarding a problem that you were not aware of. Perhaps it's been hiding in the dark, but now you are shown it. Now it's up to you to do something about the issues that have been pointed out to you. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Lunar Sun, 2 Ahau, Keen 80, 23rd of April 2023, Stabilizing Enlightenment. 23/4/2023 equal 547 equal 511 equal 52 equal 7. 23/23/55. Day codes 23 Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Protection, Support. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude, Initiation. Month year codes 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 7 11 Portal Gate, Polarity, Illumination. 2 Twins, Duality, Partners, Alliances, Cooperation. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 23 Keen 80 equal 8 Abundance, 0 Source, Abundance from Source. 18 months ago, Keen 80 occurred on the full moon lunar eclipse in power-hungry Scorpio, facing off with the moon in the sign of Taurus, the charging bull. Today the sun is in Taurus as we venture through this eclipse cauldron, culminating in the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio on May 5th for the 5/5 Liberation Portal. Keen 80 is fully linking the energies of the lunar eclipse in November 2021 and amplifying the scorpionic themes. Scorpio is the sign of mysteries and secrets, so watch out for more truth bombs. The themes of life, death, and rebirth through the rising of the phoenix from the ashes, all huge themes. Boom, crash, opera. An eclipse involves the dance between the sun and moon and the opposition of the light and the dark, as the moon blocks out some of the sunlight. The lunar sun paradoxically involves these two celestial bodies, the sun and the lunar tone, light and dark. We have a doubling and great amplification of these potent eclipse energies through the dream spell code of Keen 80 today. This extremely potent and revolutionary energy is pushing us to keep evolving through revealing the shadows. We are reminded that amidst the turbulence, it is time to look up and seek out the sun. Keep your focus on the light. Today is a day of facing the challenges that arise that have been impeding your soul's evolution and journey to enlightenment. Day 2 in the blue storm wave spell of purification, cleansing, transformation, and evolution. Planetary storms are physically and energetically brewing during this cycle, so be prepared for lots of purging of density through visible and not so visible signs. Hold on to your hats, we have 13 days of storm energy to endure. It is only day 2 and many locations on Earth may experience flash storms and weather anomalies as Gaia is purifying and transforming her planetary body. Tone of creation, Lunar Tone 2 in the physical realm. The Lunar Tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female, and duality. Its action polarizes, power challenges, essence stabilizing. The energy today highlights polarity conflicts, which is amplified through the eclipse cauldron. The energy of the sun illuminating the shadow that has been cast. Both sides are revealed for the truth to be seen. Yesterday we magnetized and attracted spiritual energy, and today we anchor that energy in our physical bodies. The sun helps us anchor the light codes in our cells. The lunar tone may also reveal challenges through the storm catalyst in order to recognize and release anything stopping us from shining brightly as the solar Christed Sophia beings. Today's question is, how can I anchor my light despite the challenges and chaos that surrounds me, becoming an illuminating beacon for others? In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 80. Yellow Lunar Sun. The mantra, the code for today is, I polarize in order to enlighten, stabilizing life. I seal the matrix of universal fire. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of free will. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Brother of the Light, Els Minez, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Morgan Le Fay, from the 7 Sacred Weeks. Truth of the Presence Decree. Beloved presence of God that I am in my heart, and beloved Master Hilarion, enfold me in your emerald green flame of cosmic truth, warm and expanded until the truth of my being comes to life, and I express the beauty and perfection of my divine plan on earth. I am the truth of my I am presence in all that I speak, think, feel, and do on this planet. I am the emerald green flame shining in my heart. I command the victory of truth over all that is distorted and obsolete in my world. I ask this same blessing to all my brothers and sisters on the path of light. I ask this same victory for all life on earth. By the light of God that never fails, I know it is done and sustained. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed week ahead as we continue our journey through the ascension vortex and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.